Hello, good evening. Welcome back to the channel Up the Reds TV with me, Andy Canbay. So this one is the last Merseyside derby at Goodison Park against our old foes, the the Blue Noses, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, let's get into it. Arne Slot's press conference. I thought it was a very good press conference. He certainly does his homework, doesn't he, on the opposition? And he certainly did that today, giving us a few examples. But let's get the white elephant out of the room. Injuries. Joey has done the same thing again on the same leg. Whatever muscle injury he's got there, so he's going to be out for a while. So we can put him to bed or in the physio's room. We won't be seeing Joey for a while. Trent did some individual work yesterday, and he joined in with the team session today. If you want to see that, that's on LFC TV. You can see a bit of that with the rest of the players there. So Arne was asked a question about Plymouth. Now I wanted, hopefully that wasn't going to be brought up, but he must have watched the game back, and his words were that performance was not acceptable by a Liverpool team. We shouldn't be losing games at Plymouth. I thought it was a bold statement. It's true. I think he sent a message out to the players who were involved in that, and I think mainly the senior players, that was not what was expected of them at all. So good on you for doing that. Now he says after that performance, I know it's going to be a totally different team. If you saw my tweet after the Plymouth result, I gave you the team sheet that were played against Tottenham midweek and the team sheet for the Plymouth game, and all I put was the header was levels, and that's what it is. You saw how we were set up against Tottenham with our world-class players, and the team that was set up against Plymouth, I can't really say that there was anybody world-class on that pitch for us on that day. So yeah. He was asked, it's going to be his first Merseyside and last at Goodison derby. He said, look, the atmosphere is going to be really important. We have to take the emotion out of the game. I like that. Forget about all what Everton are doing. I believe they've got a greet the bus, so there'll be blue smoke all over the other side of Stanley Park. And I recall Everton fans when we started doing ours. What were we like? Who do you think we are? And yet, look what they're going to be doing tomorrow. Yes, it's going to be hostile inside there. It always is. I've been to Goodison Park a couple of times, and I know it creates a great atmosphere. Also, for the fact that you can actually hear the away supporters really loudly where they are to one side of the goal. So you'll be the atmosphere will be raucous, but that's what supporters do. That's why they go and support the team and go into the ground and making an atmosphere. The other side of it, Arne says, look, we need to have cool heads but not cool legs. Great statement. By that he means we need to be at it from the very start of the game. The game's going to be 15-20 minutes. It's going to be 100 miles an hour, but we need to calm that down. We need to take the edge of the game from kickoff. There will be some challenges flying in. Is it Michael Oliver that's going to be the referee? Depends which Michael Oliver turns up, because he's not been good of late, has he? So let's see what happens. Arne did say that, look, he watched the game from last season, and there were quite a few stoppages when their players were going down. Free kicks were given. 12 free kicks were given to Everton in the first 15 minutes. I mean, he's obviously noted that he doesn't want it to be a stop-start game, and he said, look, they had a chance and they put it away. So yeah, he wants us to be mentally focused, but that saying, as I've already mentioned, he wants us to be cool in the head but not cool in the legs. So obviously he said we have to be ready, and he also mentioned that Everton are in a better place under Moyes since he's been in, which is true, but like I say, we have to treat Everton like they are the team in the bottom 6 of the Premier League, and we need to take this game to them. Look, we know how Everton play, whether it's under Dyche or Moyes. It's going to be the long ball. They're not going to play out the back. They haven't got players good enough to play out the back. They've got a decent centre-half pairing, but the full-backs, they won't be bombing up and down at all. They'll leave us big gaps and big spaces, so we need to be exploiting there. We've got our midfield players have been excellent recently. When I name the team, you'll know straight away. The team picks itself, really, doesn't it? So yeah, it is. It's going to be. I think it'll be a ferocious first 15-20 minutes before it does settle down. But I know Arne and the coaching staff want it to be more controlled. But it is a derby at the end of the day. Both sets of players will be chomping at the bits to get it played. The crowd will be up for it, and it is going to be the last one. 41-41 in wins for both sides, and 37 draws at Goodison Park. So yeah, the important thing is, if we get the goal first, we should be dictating the team. We should not let Everton get anywhere near them. Look, Everton got beat by Bournemouth in the first half of their FA Cup game, and then Bournemouth just sat back in the second half with the 5 changes that they made, or whatever it was, in the team. Everton were at full strength. Yeah, they hit the post 2 or 3 times, but you're going to expect that because Bournemouth were inviting Everton onto them. However, we are Liverpool. We are top of the league. We're far more dominant. Look, was it April when they beat us 2-0 last season? We deserved to get beat that day in, set piece goals. The second one, back stick. Hopefully, all that's going to be eroded. We don't want to be giving any silly free kicks away, inviting them to go in for big challenges in the box and getting something from them. So this is the first of 5 games that we play this month, and it's going to be full on. What do I want from this game? I need a win. Draw, yes, is fine, but we should be going for the win here. We should be superior than this Everton team. I listened to David Moyes' press conference. He wasn't overly confident. He was mentioning that, Liverpool are good. They've always been tough games. I've had a couple of wins from them, but that was a long time ago. So he was hoping that the players will play the occasion. I think he was a bit coy as well and trying to take the emotion out of the game. But it is what it is. We've all played football, or most of us have, and we've played in games that have to mean something, and this is just one of those games. As I said, it's first of the 5. This is like third of what our games are left. It's a weird one this February. We're playing so many games all of a sudden. I know we had we're in the Carabao Cup final, and the Aston Villa game has been slipped in between the Wolves and Man City game, but that's what it is. I think these next 5 games are so important to our season. It could just mean that we have a bit of a yardstick between us and Arsenal, because that's who it is. It's going to be it's a 2-horse race now between us and them. They've had a week in Dubai. Last year they went, 12, 15 games unbeaten when they came back. Okay, there was some draws in there as well, but Man City still ended up beating them to the title. So I'm hoping that similar things are going to happen to us. Yeah, we're going to drop points between now and the end of the season, but let's just take advantage of this game in hand that we've got. I mean, by the time we play Villa, Arsenal will have a game in hand against us. So it swings and roundabouts in this really tough league that the players are performing in. Okay, so right, okay, my team. Obviously, Ali. I'm going to go for Conor Bradley. I don't think Trent is going to be that fit to start the game. He might come on. Ibu, Verge, Robbo, and then got Ryan, Maka, and Dom in midfield. Really, that midfield picks itself. And then up front, this is the one for me. Up front, I would go for Gakpo, Jota, and Mo. Yeah, Jota didn't have that much of a good game on Sunday, but this is the perfect type of game for him, and of the quality of plays that he's got round him, for him to get a couple of goals. It would be okay to put Nunes on, but Nunes gets easily wound up, and this probably isn't the game for him. Diaz is out of all sorts at the moment, so he'd be on the bench for me. But that's my team. You tell me what the team should be. Who you think it should be. The obvious choice is obviously at right back, but I've every confidence in Conor Bradley. He's well equipped to play in that position. I don't have any qualms about him at all. Subs bench will be very strong. Nunes, Diaz, Jones, Elliott, Tsimikas, Kwanzaa, maybe Trent on there, and Kelleher, and another goalkeeper. Another outfield player. There maybe Endo as well. Sorry if I haven't mentioned him. So yeah, our bench will be strong. I don't want this to be a game of 2 halves. I want this to be a 90-minute game that Liverpool control. We always come stronger in the second half. That has always been our case, but we don't start off well. But Arne wants his team to start well from the beginning, and so do I. I've been so much looking forward to this game. There's no chance it's going to get called off. We're not going to get hurricane winds. We're not going to get 10 foot of snow or anything like that. So this game's definitely on, and I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, if you like this video, please give me a like, please share, and if you're new to watching this channel, please subscribe to the channel. It's All Things Liverpool, and enjoy the rest of the content that is on there as well. Okay, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening. Looking forward to the game tomorrow. I'll do my post-match when the game's finished, so that'll be out on there for you to all look at as well. And and hopefully we get the 3 points that we need just to give us that gap of 9 points from our rivals. Okay, look after yourselves. Up the Reds.